All right, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to take this aluminum angle iron and I'm going to create a rack for the back of my Bonafide XTR 130 that will hold my YakAttack BlackPak Pro, the 13x16. After sitting here looking at it for feels like multiple hours, I think I'm going to put the BlackPak Pro sideways. So it's gonna be 16 inches sideways and then it's gonna be 13 inches in line with the Kayak. And what that's gonna allow me to do, let me turn the camera down, is essentially the BlackPak Pro will sit right here. This will be the edge of it. It'll go 13 inches this way. There'll be another piece of angle iron here. And then on those two, flip the angle this way and I will pop rivet down and it'll hold the box in place, doesn't allow it to bow, obviously, and just kind of sit there like that. Still gives me plenty of room back here. You know, my rod holders will stick out a little bit to wire anything into this panel, and then I've already verified that my lunchbox and soft Plano speed bags will fit underneath the BlackPak on tournament day. So let me go ahead and get this cut, and then I'll come back on and we'll start the installation. Oh, okay. So as you can see, first one is installed. It's going to be perfect. I mean, this will have no flex in it, being an angle iron there. And then I just ran 1/4 inch holes through the aluminum, put the T-bolt on there, tighten them down with little thumb nuts there. That's what's going to hold it in place. So all in all, this is exactly what I was expecting. These are going to be mismatched for now. I have an order on a set on ordered so they can all match, but until then, this is what it's going to look like. But it is what it is. Like I said, it'd be fine for what it is, and it'd be fine. And once the new ones come in, I'll just swap them out. That's what it'll look like. Okay, got the second piece cut down, rounded the edges, got my holes drilled, got some T-bolts. Gonna put the T-bolts in the track. You may not be able to see that there. There you go. T-bolts in the track. This one should just sit on there like so. Let's put the BlackPak in there. Okay. A little lighter. There we go. That's in there. Nice and snug. There we go. Okay. I was able to find the other thumb nuts. Okay. There's that one. Okay. So now that's in there. So essentially, all we have to do now is I got one more piece, because these aren't going to be long enough, of course. But I'm basically going to go from here all the way across. And then for these, I'm just going to put a pop rivet. I don't have a small bolt or anything like that. I'm just going to put an aluminum rivet there. All this is doing is just keeping it from shifting side to side. And then I'm also going to put the tie down point here and the handle back on here. And I'll be able to put my strap right there and tie it down. But other than that, it's going to be in there perfect. So let me get this centered up in the middle. I'll get these cut down and pop them on. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to show everybody. So if you do the same thing here, your spacing to get it centered for the 13x16 is going to be 5 1/4 inches to the edge of the track. So you got 5 1/4 inches on each side. You're centered up. Now when I put my angle iron on there and pop rivet down, I know that the black box is not the black box, the BlackPak Pro. I don't know why I always struggle with saying that. Is centered up on the Kayak. Okay, so I got these both cut, 12 inches, 12 7/8 really. It's gonna have just a hair of slack, but I wanted that just to make sure. So I'm gonna do that like that. Same thing on the other side. Pop rivet it down there just to hold it in place, and it'll simply be done. All right, for this next step, all you're gonna need is your drill. You're gonna need a 3/16 drill bit, at least for what I'm using. So I'm using aluminum 3/16 by 1/2 inch rivets. They got a big old head on them. They'll hold that in place perfectly. You always want to make sure you got this lined up as well. Okay, now that I actually got the head in there, right? If you don't know how to use a rivet gun, you load it up, put it in the hole, pull it. It squishes this down. I'll show you here in a second. Drill bit is always this. Get that out. So that thing like is it ball off. Try this again. Sweep the kayak out here in a minute. So essentially all you do is take that rivet, down in that hole like that, push, just like that. And I'll show you on the bottom. Where we fell out. It just breaks off. And once I get this one, I'll show you what that looks like. There's enough of it on there. Yeah, it's probably sticking down about a 1/4 inch. Same thing. There we go. That's what that one looks like. Just like that. Okay, so here's the finished product. Got everything cleaned up, top riveted in. And then when I took these YakAttack cam straps, put the tether tie down there, through the handle, nice and tight on both sides. Ain't going nowhere. I literally will drive down the highway just like that. We got 4 rods that's going to be on the back side. And then there'll be 2 rods on each side, so I can still get 8 rods. One's going to go here. The other one's going to be stepped down over here. Either here or here. It depends on where I put my GoPro, if I run one. So probably here, since it's already got it built into the kayak. That probably makes the most sense. So it'll be 2 rods on each side, and then the 4 on the back. And then these ones here, I'll alleviate. I just didn't like them that close to my head. I mean, prime example. I mean, you're going to get a hook in the back of the head. Plus, this will allow me to fully be able to swivel around and enjoy the 360 seat, which is one of the reasons why I purchased it. And like I said, down here, you have enough room. I can fit my lunch pail, my soft plastics, and have plenty of room back there. So really looking forward to it. I think this is going to be the great setup. It's a great alternative. I think for materials, I have all of $55 in it. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys got some benefit out of it, saw what I did. If you have any questions in regards to the material used or any questions in regards to measurements or anything like that, feel free to reach out, drop a comment, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.